Real Madrid know that a victory by any margin next Wednesday will secure them a place in the Champions League final for a second successive season, after they drew 1-1 in the first leg of their semi-final tie with Manchester City. It could have been better for the reigning champions, who led at half-time courtesy of a brilliant goal for Vinicius Jr. However, Kevin De Bruyne ensured a share of the spoils in the Spanish capital. Man City will now have the home advantage, and with the tie level, they will fancy themselves as favourites to progress. However, Carlo Ancelotti is still confident of Real Madrid reaching the final, as per Marca. The feeling is good. We competed and we fought. We raised our game well and we have good feelings. The result did not reward us, but it is a tie that will be even until the last minute. Man City will feel that they are favourites, but we think we are. We don't have the fans, but we have them in our hearts. Real Madrid lost 4-3 at the Etihad Stadium last season, and a similar result next week would see them knocked out of the Champions League. However, the reigning champions should never be written off, even if they aren't in the favourable position after Tuesday's first leg. Carlo Ancelotti has hailed the performance of Antonio Rudiger up against Erling Haaland in the UEFA Champions League on Tuesday evening. The German defender went toe-to-toe with Haaland on Tuesday evening, with the striker being bang in form heading into the game, having scored 17 goals in his last 12 games in all competitions. At the Santiago Bernabeu in the first leg of Man City's UEFA Champions League semi-final clash with Real Madrid, however, the forward was kept eerily quiet by the Los Blancos' defence. On the night, Haaland was restricted to just 21 touches of the ball, the least amount from any player on the pitch, and completed 6 less passes than his goalkeeper Ederson. Speaking to BT Sport after the game, manager Ancelotti was quick to praise Rudiger for keeping the in-form Norwegian at bay. Defensively we were good. Rudiger against Haaland did well and the midfield had control. The performance was good and we are happy. We have strong motivation for the next game. Ancelotti also gave a general appraisal of the game, stating that he was happy with his side's second half showing after a difficult first half. An interesting game. Difficult for us in the first half and the second half was much better. We had good control in the game. When they had lots of possession, we were in control defensively. Then when we started to play the ball, we caused difficulties. We had to keep our positions defensively. Then when we got the opportunity, we scored the first goal. It was a great strike, a fantastic moment. The team played well. I am satisfied. Along with Brazilian compatriot Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo Goes is the man of the moment in Madrid. The 22-year-old's brace was the difference between Real Madrid and Osasuna in the Copa del Rey final last Saturday. Rodrigo seems to have a special affinity with European nights, and has now scored 16 goals in the competition, despite his young career. It has taken him past the total of 15 that Brazilian legend Ronaldo Nazario scored for Los Blancos. It's a dream to enter that top 9 of top scorers in the history of Real Madrid in the Champions League. I hope I can score many more goals. I want to continue climbing positions in that ranking. It means a lot to me to be able to surpass Ronaldo, who is an idol for me, for Brazil and for our entire generation. It is also part of a strange set of statistics that show Rodrigo to be far more effective in cup competitions than in La Liga this season. Currently Rodrigo has one of the worst conversion rates in La Liga compared to his expected goals figure, with just 6 strikes from an expected 12.84. He has 5 goals from an expected 4.5 in the Champions League, and more goals in Europe than his 13 since arriving in La Liga. Speaking to Real Madrid's club media, via Diario AS, he had no answer for why exactly that was, other than the fact the Champions League gives him a different sensation. I always get butterflies in my stomach when I play, but playing in the Champions League is always more special. For me it was always a dream to play it, and I've already won it once and I am very grateful for that. It is a competition in which I always feel good playing, good things always happen, and I don't know what is different, what happens to me when I play, but it seems that everything comes off. I go in with the confidence that I am going to score a goal or that I am going to do something that helps the team. It is a very special competition, but I cannot explain what happens to me, which is different from other competitions. I only know that I am very fond of it.